All
Jesus.
right.
No, you said hold on.
Yeah, you said hold on, and then we're live.
We've
by
been
the
past
way.
this. You guys are now fucking wasting time, Loop. Oh, hello.
Hi, ladies and
We're
gentlemen. It's the usual pre-stream bullshit with the Faven Project. Okay.
We're doing great.
Yes, 100% great. Let me make sure. Okay, they can't hear you. Whoa, what's going on? Why did it do that? I didn't hit anything. Okay. Anyway, are we just gonna restart this? Keiichi,
No.
you haven't seemed well all day. That's what I meant by this. You
Restart
silly-
what?
The scene.
Wait, restart
Yes.
what?
No,
Because we haven't started the scene.
I hate all you. Okay.
Read from the top.
I did. Keiichi, you haven't seemed well all day.
Oh, right. Well, I was like, what did I do for her? And I was like, oh, wait, I remember.
No, that's what you're remembering. I thought you were, oh, wait, that's my line.
No. It's clearly because you had far too much fun yesterday.
God fucking damn it.
I don't want to be called that by the one who got lost. Your face was all red and you were nearly crying.
We're off to a strong start.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Okay, not too bad.
No. Satoko-chan was so cute last night. How?
Oh.
My friends did their best to
Oh.
try and cheer me up, but it didn't lighten my mood.
Your mood can be lightened harder. Let me go to the multi-stream chat.
Was it far worse than I had thought?
Yeah, you're dead, kid.
Had I really done something
fucked up.
terrible last night?
Yes.
These thoughts remained with me for the rest of the day.
These thoughts that I'm thinking in my head. Bye, Keiichi-kun. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe,
Where's
if you don't
Mion?
die.
Where's Mion? Where's Mion?
The time I realized it, I was in front of my own house. She went home
busy.
sick, remember?
Oh, where's Mion?
Quote, Michan had a cold, right? Could you have a cold too, Keiichi-kun? Could you?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I may look scrawny, but I've never missed school because of a cold.
I'm not a weak bitch.
You want to hit us with that line?
I don't know why I thought that was Keiichi still. Both you and Michan didn't look so good today, though.
Yeah, both you and Michan didn't look so good today. Me.
Thanks for worrying about me. I'm fine. Idiots don't catch colds, remember? Wait, did he just call me?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Wait, did he call
He
himself?
just called
an idiot?
Mion smart and
No,
himself
he-
an idiot.
Yeah, he called
Idiots.
himself an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rena
He's
smiled,
just joking
then waved to
around.
me and left.
Just being a pal.
Just being a pal. Who?
Oh.
Who?
Ooh.
Who? Oh boy.
Oh boy!
With my shoulders bobbing up and down from breathing heavily, I entered the house. Is this going to be an all-day thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty then. As soon as I got back in, Mom called out to me.
Oh wait, no.
What?
Keiichi, I'm sorry, but could you go to the library and return a few books from me?
I don't feel like it.
Your dad and I have to wait inside the house for a phone call right now, so we can't leave. I need to return them today. Could you please do it?
My life is hard.
Why did Mom have to be an orc?
Did it have to do with Dad's job? Then why did she have to sit and listen in?
For
No
real.
point in arguing if they bring that up. I guess so, but don't know where the library is.
Idiot.
No, you don't. You're a little bit past Okonomiya Station.
I
Just
don't know why
then,
that spooked
the
me.
phone rang. My parents' faces immediately turned grim.
Oh, no.
Mom snatched up the receiver.
Your kid's fucking guilty. Hello. Mibara speaking. Gomenna sorry. Yes, she's right here.
Then she
I
thrust the
imagine-
receiver at my face. Fucking Christ, Mom, personal space.
I was gonna say, like, I imagine that she just like punches Keiichi with the
Yes.
receiver, basically.
It's that fucking Hulk punch too.
It's just
Yes.
Gorky. Fucking.
It's for you, Keiichi. Don't take too long, okay?
I tried to ask who it was from, but asking the person on the phone directly would be faster.
Good
Hello?
job.
Mushy mush.
Who was
Shion?
younger, Mion or
Shion.
Shion?
I want to Shion.
This is Sonozaki. Well, the younger one. Hello. Do you have time to talk right now?
Oh, so formal.
It was Shion. The older sister had a hangover today, but the younger one made no reference
She
to it.
literally just said hello. What do you mean?
Shion? I thought you'd be sleeping in today with a hangover, same as Mion.
What? Mion had a hangover? That's so like her.
That was the weakest laugh I've heard in a century.
Sorry.
She laughed warmly, but
Squeak.
Mom glared at me, silently telling me to finish up. Oops, sorry. Parents are waiting for an important call, so I can't talk for too long. What's up?
He's twirling the phone cord with
Yeah.
his hair. There's something I wanted to talk about, but if we can't talk long, I guess that's that.
She sounded a little disappointed.
We could meet somewhere. Oh.
What would
No, we
Shion
can't.
want to talk to me about? Now I was interested. How
I knew it.
about we meet in person?
I knew it.
If you could show me where the library is too, that'd be great.
You mean the public library near the station
The public.
that everyone who's not an idiot knows about? Yes, that's fine. I go past there on my way to work anyway.
Oh, you're going to work. I will join you.
Okay, then you know where I usually meet up with Mion. At that intersection where the small path from the Sonozaki house splits.
Oh, Kei-chan. Did I not tell you? I don't live at the main house. I live in
Oh yeah.
Okinomiya. If we could meet by the ticket machines at Okinomiya Station, that would be great. I can't pronounce things today.
It's all
Main
good.
house. Living in Okinomiya?
You know this.
Now that you mentioned it, it always seemed like the Sonozaki sisters weren't communicating. They live in different houses? It's been
She
said
said
4
this.
fucking times! Ah!
He just
Okay.
doesn't listen.
Also, now that she mentioned it, Rena said she'd
Oh
never
my
met the
God.
younger sister despite going over to play sometimes.
Is this like a mini flashback, like re-informing
Yeah.
you, kind of?
I
mean,
guess,
It's been a
I-
couple chapters, but still.
as a person who
Yeah.
is used to binge reading or watching, I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Me too.
Let's meet at the station then. I'll go there right now. Oh. Bye.
Jana.
I
Keep your
set
beat
the
in your
receiver
pants.
down and Mom immediately thrust a large pile of library books in my face. 6 volumes. Not values.
Volumes.
Of long-form mystery novels. Mom had her own hobbies.
Thank you, Keiichi. Be back by nightfall. I don't know why I
Understood.
thought it was already night.
Praise be to Granush. Later, Mom. I suppose I'd change my clothes and grab my bike key. I climbed the stairs to my bedroom.
To my bedroom. That's my bed.
Shion had been waiting for me already, so meeting up was a smooth process.
Wait, isn't this just the place where you kick the bikes over?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow, Mion never keeps her appointments. I mean, honestly.
You're so funny. Making my sister the standard for everything will get you in trouble.
I don't know if it's genius or, like, just desperate, but goddamn, incorporating the weak laugh. Beautifully done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Hmm?
I played off of it. Thank
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
Seemed a little unsteady, too. She was drinking with Mion last night, wasn't she?
No, when did it ever say that?
You were drinking last night, too, weren't you? Don't try and hide it. You definitely went home from school early.
What?
Why are you being weird? Oh, too bad. I've been at home all day in the first place. I'm smarter than Mion after all.
I skipped school, bitch. I'm not stupid.
That's basically what that face says.
I don't think you can call playing hooky smarter.
I think
Yes,
you
you
can
can.
call it smarter.
You don't have to go through the effort of going
Look,
to school.
I'm reading a line. I'm not stating my opinion.
Yeah, we're
I
not
know.
saying against you, Ron. We're saying against this dumbass Keiichi. Keiichi?
You should finish. Oh,
You should finish your errand first. We don't have that much time. We're going to the library, right?
yeah,
You can
thanks.
add a little Valley Girl in there or something.
Yeah,
No.
Spice it up. Spice it up.
Spicy.
My mom had to return some books by today. Is the library very far?
No, it's really close by.
As she said that, I turned my head and saw the signboard for the library near immediately.
Wow.
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 If it was this easy to
Wow.
find, then I guess I didn't need her to show me where it was after all.
How embarrassing.
We rode around a bend and the building was right there.
You were right there, bitch. Hey, Shishibone.
Shishibane Public Library. We lived in the country, so I hadn't expected too much, but it was pretty big.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't say Shishibone in the back, but okay.
The first floor was actually a government office, so the library was only on the second floor, but it still looked large enough to fit a decent collection of books.
That's why I didn't say that.
We passed through the automatic doors and were greeted by the cool breeze of an air curtain.
I'm sorry, it's really creepy that this lady doesn't have her face in the background.
Welcome.
The cicadas had been loud outside, but it was quiet inside the library.
Everything's fine in
The air
Boston.
conditioning inside was keeping... God damn you! There's no war in Boston,
There's no war in Boston.
which had that mildewy smell unique to old paper.
I love old paper.
I guess every library is basically the same.
Keiichi, you
If
wound
there was
me.
one difference, it was that people studying for tests weren't taking up all the seats. I was one of those people, but now that seemed like a distant memory.
Oh boy, I
I
can be
don't
a normal
study
kid.
anymore.
Hi there, I have some books to learn. The librarian went through the process of checking them in and returned my mom's library card.
Yeah, Ron, you're a real robot-y.
The librarian went through the process of checking them in,
Getting
then
closer to your
returned
mic
my
doesn't
mother's
make it better.
library card.
You're still a robot-y, you're just louder.
But that's his true form.
Leave and join call, please.
Ah!
Man.
Thank you.
Eat poop, motherfucker.
Did you? Nope.
Hello. Is it
Hi.
better?
No.
Jay, you've made it worse.
How did I make it
Somehow
worse?
this is your fault.
I don't have a voice mod.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm directly plugged into my router. What the fuck?
I think Discord just hates you.
I think so too.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it passable or?
It's passable.
Okay. The librarian went through the process of checking them in and returned to my mom's library card.
Ah, it's better.
Mion was going around the bookshelves with a deeply interested look on her face. Like she wasn't the type who went to libraries very often.
Look at this guy right in the middle in the blue shirt. Oh my god, he's having some issues.
That
Sorry
test
for
is
the wait.
hard.
I'm all done.
Libraries sure are nice and cool, aren't they? I want to work in a library one day.
Don't know whether to call that boring or dependable. It's a pretty small dream compared to your sister. She just... Mion would definitely want to be a hardworking employee for an international trading company or some other crazy job that involved her running all around the world. Compared to that, this is pretty heartwarming.
Well, we need to keep our differences dear to us.
And
We're not copies. We're two different people called Shion and Mion.
now stop fucking comparing us.
Yeah,
For real.
get off that high horse there, Keiichi.
Twins have a lot to think about, huh? Still, sounds like fun. I don't have any brothers, so there's just me and my parents at my house. It can get a little uncomfortable.
Why? It's the same for me. I don't live with Mion, after all.
Oh,
don't know why I
right. She
said it
said
like
something
that.
like that, didn't she?
She did.
Why, though?
Several times.
Sisters living apart is unusual. Not really.
I mean, it depends on the family there, champ.
We were getting tired of talking while we were walking.
Everyone put your trauma away and let's continue the story.
We ended up going into the lounge area, which was vacant, and continuing the conversation.
Guess he'd be like, I have all this trauma and I don't bring it out every moment.
Not every moment. Let me just. Yes. Mion lives at the main house, and I live in Okinawa.
In my own apartment by myself.
So at this point, I want to suggest another rule for the drinking game. If we
Mhm.
ever do it for this again,
Mhm.
whenever they repeat a line,
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes.
So, like, this shit right here, like, Mion lives at the main house and him going, what do you mean by main house? That?
yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean by main house? You make it sound like you're nobility.
Noble. I have to
It's
make that
just
a
the
sound
main
clip.
house. The Sonozaki family's main house. Mion's a successor, so she lives with Nana and apparently studies all sorts of things as preparations to be head of the family.
You had some beans for breakfast there, Shion?
Mion,
Yeah.
the head of the family?
Blech.
Kind of fit her personality, but kind of didn't, too.
Just starts barfing in the corner.
Sorry. Kei-chan, you just moved here, right? This will sound like I'm boasting, but we of the Sonozaki family are kind of...
Oh my god.
How do you say it?
Personages.
Okay. Personages around here.
I would have said Persona Negas.
I was gonna say personages, and I was like, that's just not correct.
Apparently it's too cold in the house.
Jay!
I'm clicking. I'm clicking.
Huh? Seriously? Takes you that long to fucking click, buddy?
Yes.
Boom.
The word personage didn't really match the
Personage.
extremely sociable air that Mion and Shion gave off. From what Shion had explained, the Sonozaki family goes way back to the beginnings of Hinamizawa. After the war, they had a bunch of successful ventures and extended their influence to a wide area.
Suspicious.
The Senozaki house was a foundation under which the entire family cooperated.
It's so fitting.
The current family head grandma, quote unquote, was the one who built it.
Except that isn't a quote unquote, but okay. You do you, Royal We.
The entire family would provide backup to help one relative with a business adventure. Venture? They were like a huge living company.
Thanks. This let them avoid tax-related problems
Whoops.
and help relatives' ventures succeed, one after another, using large amounts of money.
If you ever go for a walk through Okinomiya, pay attention to the signboards and stuff. Just feel like she's a goblin.
Yep.
There's a ton of shops that are managed by members of the Sonozaki family.
Now that you mention it,
God, they're everywhere.
that toy store looked like it was managed by relatives as well.
Because it is managed by relatives
You,
as
you
well.
did an entire scene there where she's like, "Hey, Uncle, we're using your store for this." Ah! Ah!
I think this is just let's say if you put the game down for a while.
Keiichi's a moron.
Keiichi's a big moron.
This method of reintroduction to it,
Is
when it was
awful.
so clearly spelled out, is awful.
It has been like 5 chapters, but still.
But yeah. I guess just in case for people who don't really remember.
For the people in the back.
This next line is also infuriating to me. Does that mean your relatives operate Angel Mort too?
Yeah, they've mentioned the manager being a relative.
Which was disgusting.
Yeah, because he didn't do shit.
Even with that few shops, I was familiar with were involved with the Sonozaki family. Even with what few shops? Continue.
There's no reading and bossing, say.
Trash. It was definitely surprising.
Oh, rough. Jesus.
The family is particularly strong in finance and real estate.
I don't know why I read it as fiance.
The fiance is real estate. Even a lot of members of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry either have the last name Sonozaki or are their relatives.
That's why they have a lot of power.
There are Sonozakis in the city council and the prefectural assembly too, since they have the Okinomiya area, giving them strong electoral support.
Wait a minute. This is all escalating pretty quickly.
What do you mean?
You're
It's
telling me
been
too
like
much
that.
information.
Her relatives operate shops in downtown Okinomiya, and they're especially strong in finance and real. Oh my god, we'd be fucking toasted by now, boys.
Yeah, dude.
On top of that, a lot of those in the Chamber of Commerce and Industry are relatives, and there are even people elected to local offices.
Hand me the doobie, bro.
Puff puff pass, man. So then,
Sorry, emergency.
the Sonozaki family, it's pretty famous in this area.
Yeah. Hey! Whoa, no! Oh, God!
This
Yes,
doesn't feel good.
you're under witness protection.
Hey, buddy, you're dead. Yes, it's crazy.
What kind of villain-ass laugh?
Yeah, I know, right?
If all of a sudden a cigarette-smoking, overweight old man interrupted our conversation. Wow.
Why does it just feel so mean?
What?
Because it is!
Did, like, Sonozaki
Wait.
contact him to bring him here? What's going on?
I know this
Ooh,
guy.
Maybe.
Sorry. Hello. Good afternoon. Are you on a date today? What I would give to be young again. I need to take the blue pill.
If you thought we were on a date, then why are you bothering us? Oishi-san.
Was it?
I was done.
It was
I walked out of the
Oishi-san,
lecture.
a police officer.
He just fucking doubles over holding his crotch. I gotta go.
I thought it was this person who
What?
came to my rescue when I got involved with those damn delinquents before. Now that I thought about it, Mion didn't seem to like him very much.
No, I apologize. I heard a familiar voice, so I came over to see.
What?
Koichi-san laughed coarsely, not showing any sign of giving up. As Shion watched him do so, I didn't feel the same sense of malice from her as I had from Mion, because...
Mibara-san,
why.
right? You're one tough guy. Two-timing the Sonozaki sisters, are you? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
No, I'm not two-timing anyone. I turned to look at Shion and plead for help, but she grinned and maintained her silence.
God.
With
I
that
love
exact
her.
grin.
Her gaze wandered. She looked at the clock.
Oh god, I'm gonna be late.
I'm sorry, Kei-chan. I really need to get to my job.
Wait, you cannot tell me the conversation you wanted to have was about your fucking family. What?
Huh?
Mm.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Wait, didn't Shion have something to talk about today? Now this weird man is here, though.
Come pick me up after work.
Yep, I'll see you later. Oh, I'll give you a call after I'm done.
Oh.
It'll be okay to call at night, right?
Yeah. Probably okay, I think.
Then I'll have to talk to you later tonight. Bye.
Hey!
Shion left so fast, she was practically running.
So graceful.
Oishi-san was waving at me with a grin, you fucking cockblock. Felt like I'd been left here as bait so she could get away. Maybe she was lying about having to go to work.
You're quite the big shot being so close to the Sonozaki daughters. Maybe I should rethink how I talk to you too.
Oishi-san put a coin into the vending machine as he said something a bit appalling.
Oh my god, what did he say?
Is iced tea okay with you? What? Why the fuck are you
How
buying
could you
this?
ask that?
Do you want milk in it? What the fuck? Why are you just randomly buying a kid tea? What?
That's what cops do. They bribe you to get you to talk.
This
We
is
are
this is a
friends.
tactic. It's very much like displacing you from like any sense of danger. Like, hey, here's some drink, here's some food. What's up?
Here's
What's
some
going
candy,
on?
little kid.
What did you do on the 14th at 6 p.m.?
Any
Oh,
alibis?
no,
He's just starting so strong. I'll put some in then, alright? Here you are, my milk.
He squeezes his.
I couldn't.
he
Peck.
handed me a cup of tea filled to the brim with ice as I looked on absent-mindedly. This is a man who goes by his own tempo. I don't think I'm obligated to have a guy like this buy me a drink, but... Oh, so you're
Oh.
fine with a guy getting you a drink so
We're
long
not
as he's
at the
cute,
gay
huh?
bar. Don't
But-
like Baz,
just have
don't
to
He
you?
have
did
connection.
get it for me, so I'll thank him. Was Oishi-san just killing time? We didn't know each other well, but he still engaged me in conversation about all sorts of dumb things.
It's called fucking with you, boy.
When I thought back to how I talked with Shion, this seemed like a total disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mibara-san, how much do you know about Sonozaki-san?
Which one?
Which one? Yeah.
Other than what I heard just now, nothing. Until then, I hadn't known anything about either Mion or Shion, other than the fact that they were interesting. Boy, you know plenty.
Girls are interesting. That's what that felt
People
like.
are
Girls are
interesting.
pretty.
Yeah.
I really did only just learn that she was the daughter of some prestigious family. No, you didn't.
Whoa! What? That's a bomb! The Sonozakis
Can't say I'm surprised.
are a Yakuza group with this entire region under their thumb. Plus, her father's a high-ranked executive in the XX Yakuza Association. Did you know that, boy?
Oh, fuck.
What? An executive.
Have you ever seen where Shion-san lives? The very picture of a gang boss's house, protected by high walls, barbed wire fence, and security cameras. If you have the chance, you should go visit her.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why would you bring her to your house? That's just asking for mom to get involved, and she's an orc.
Praise be to Granush! She'd mentioned Mion being a successor, but to a Yakuza group?
To Yakuza. Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all. The boring old Yakuza group isn't the only thing Mion Sonozaki-san will inherit. She's inheriting the Sonozaki family itself. I'll leave it to you to mull over what exactly that means.
Oichi-san had spoken lightly about all of this from start to finish, but what he was saying wasn't light in the least. It was abrupt and unbelievable.
Yeah, you're just kind of dropping this in 2 pages. That's not crazy. If Mion-san wanted to, she could kill someone in the middle of the street and still cover it up. What? Not only would witnesses not show up, but she put pressure on the police too.
Holy
See,
fuck.
this is not something you just drop on a kid.
In the
Like-
middle of a public library, no less.
At this point, he is a dude the kid barely knows. The only reference is he is a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
He knows factually that Mion is his friend, and if you're wanting to drive a wedge there to try and use Keiichi as a mole, this is one of the worst ways to go about it.
Yeah, he did it a lot better last time. Right now, he's
Yeah.
just kind of like, hey, asshole.
Mion would
Listen to
never
me.
kill someone.
No, she wouldn't. She would not. Don't say anything, kid. I'm just speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking. Your name, it was Oishi-san, right?
I'm reporting
Yeah,
you to
that's
your
right,
chief.
kid.
I
What?
see why people don't like you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I had to look up and make sure that that's not what Keiichi said, because I was like, I can't see Keiichi saying that.
Oh, aww.
Then Oishi-san, whatever family Mion comes from,
Fucking
doesn't
gay.
change the fact that she's the best friend I could ever have. I'm proud of that.
Aww.
I don't appreciate people speaking ill of her.
Ooh.
I let my quiet anger show through my gaze as I stared at him.
Get at him. Get at him.
Of course, I could never seem to tell what he's thinking, so didn't know if it had any effect.
Yeah,
Kid, you got your ass beat by a fucking overweight weeboo.
Then let me be.
Like,
Then let me be frank. Beef Franks.
okay, Frank, you do that. Good for you.
Look, man, I like Frank Rest. If Mion-san was expected of a handful of incidentes, what would you think?
I'd need evidence, one that isn't easily planted.
Mm-hmm.
Suspected incidents? You can't just say shit like that on a whim.
You can't say shit like
Yeah.
that in the fucking public library.
Then
There's
it would simply be a
protocols to it.
misunderstanding, of course. Mion may say some dangerous things,
That
but she's
music?
not the kind of
Mhm.
person who would do something so awful.
Mibara-san, keep your voice down. We're in a library.
And that is slander.
We're in a library, Salander.
Yes, Jay. You with your lack of inferential ability.
What ability?
Inferential.
Okay.
Your ability
Oh.
to infer,
That's not what you
sir.
said. But I'll
Inferential. Yes, it is what I
take it.
said.
Inferential.
Well, maybe his mic cut out again. Because,
maybe.
yeah, it's not what you said.
Yeah.
Possibly.
ahead.
Oishi-san.
Oishi.
Oishi.
Oh,
Ushi.
Aishi, Bushi.
Ushi. No, that's just Ushi-san.
Oh, it is Ushi-san.
Ushi-san shushed me in a state of heightened excitement as I was. I wouldn't be calm so easily.
Please, calm down. As I said before, the Sonozaki family holds a lot of power in this region. For better or worse. So if anything happens, they would immediately be suspect. I'd appreciate it if you understood that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Sussy Baka?
Well, I know what he's trying to say. I also know that it's wrong. A random mugging on the street immediately leads to the king being a suspect. Combining it with what Shion told me before, the Sonozaki family's huge and controls everything from
hate this
Hinamizawa to
music.
Okinomiya.
Wait, now that I think about it, Shion was the one who saved us and brought all those people around.
Was
Huh.
it Shion or Mion?
No,
It was Shion.
Oh, shit.
She's still a
remember-
Sonozaki, so,
She
that
has-
makes a lot more sense. Rather than just
Shion,
they're close.
yeah, Shion had initially saved him and then went to Angel Mort where he proceeded to tell this girl that her tits were falling out. Like, God, this novel.
Keiichi is stupid boy.
Mion, meanwhile, is its successor, who apparently holds strong influence over the entire family.
Oh, strong influence, do you say?
Still, that's all. That's the only reason they're suspecting her.
I'm just doing my job here. Not to doubt Mion-san of anything, but to clear up suspicion surrounding her. Please think of it like that.
You're doing a very poor job when you're initiating the suspicions in the
Yes,
first place.
exactly.
He could talk a dog out of a meat truck. He cannot. He has so many logical fallacies.
Well, yeah.
He was the definition of a shrewd, unfair
I
adult.
took it a different way. I took it as, like, he's so bad at talking, like, he could make a dog not want to go in the meat truck, but yeah.
Oh.
Fair enough.
At
this point, I began to think that it was no coincidence I'd met him. Oishi-san, what do you need?
Yes, I do need something from you. Keiichi Mibara-san, if that is your name.
The worst detective.
He answered in an absent tone of voice.
I didn't, but we'll take it. Mion is being suspected of something, and you came to hear it from a friend of hers, Moy. Oh, wait, no.
Mion's being
Oh.
suspected of something, and you came to hear it from a friend of
Oh.
hers.
Never
Me.
mind.
Is that
If it was the detective saying that, though, I was like, that's
That would've
something
been
bad.
interesting.
Then.
Honestly,
Yeah,
that'd been an
that'd be
interesting
fun.
twist.
Like, yeah.
Especially because he was the most suspicious of Hinamazawa last time. No, that ain't it. I didn't come to talk to a friend of Mion Sonozaki-san. I came here to talk to Keiichi Meibara-san. Probably have bothered you had I visited your house. Wow, she really did us like that. Thanks, Shion.
It's me. What did the police want with me? Having realized this fake coincidental meeting had me as its target, my mood immediately turned foul.
You don't need to be so tense. Calm down and just answer a few questions, or I'll stick you with a knife.
I'll answer what I feel like. Now, am I being detained?
Dang.
Wow. Let's
Am I being questioned?
let's call it a chat with a guy he just happened to run into. Hate that
I was like,
laugh.
Keiichi's too uncool to be like, am I being detained? And then
Yeah.
walks away and mic drop.
Sorry, I'll stop spicing up the boy. Ushi-san said freely,
No, keep spicing it.
freely suggested that I relax. That said, behind his eyes was a light, which I could only see sometimes. Turn that fucking flashlight off! See sometimes. That was sharp as a hawk. If I tried in vain to run away, he might actually take me in and bring me to an interrogation room or something. That was an undoubtedly unpleasant
Being alone
thought.
with this man in private, no, I do not want that. You had a roaring good time at the Wadadagashi festival last night, didn't you?
Don't beat around the bush, please. I'm not in the mood for small talk.
Last night during the festival. Oh
God.
god. Did you see Jiro Tomatake-san and Miyoto Akano-san? Oh, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead.
Hang on.
Wow. That was good, actually.
That was so good.
I could plainly feel myself give a start.
Where did I put those pictures? Oh,
Uh-oh, there's
here
pictures.
they are.
He opened a small notebook and
Oh,
removed
no.
2 photographs.
Oh, no.
I didn't have to look. Well, who knows? I might have seen them around, but I don't remember. I hold out my hands. I was asked. It took y'all a minute to realize that. I was asked the same question for a second time today. Gave the same answer for the second time, too.
Your memories are blurry. Fucking cocksgun. How about now?
I don't have money to bribe. with.
You couldn't have possibly been drinking or anything.
Shit.
Here, too, I got the same answers I had from Mion. I realized he wasn't taking my vague reply well.
Remember what Mion told you. Say nothing.
Why is he asking me the same thing Mion did?
Turns out he's actually working for Mion.
The dark feelings I'd nearly
God.
forgotten due to my conversation with Shion came rushing back in a hurry. We snuck into the ritual storehouse. Punishable act. Fair. It was on a tiny impulse. While it may not count for much now, I did feel sorry about it.
Stop it, Higurashi. Stop being creepy.
I know.
I'll ask you again. Did you see Jiro Tomitake-san? Shh! Hey, I'm interrogating someone over here. Shush! And Mio Takano-san at the festival last night.
So, we are in a library.
I don't give a fuck. Answer my
Men
question.
only want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Where are they?
Silence in the library.
His tone was soft, but there was a dreadfulness in his voice,
I
clearly
don't think
different
it
from the
looks like his
first
tone
time
is
he
soft.
asked.
Yeah, I don't think that's not very
I'm
soft.
scared. That was exactly how I felt, as I am a weak little man. Even if you repeat the question, my answer is not gonna change. I don't really remember. There wasn't any better answer I could give him.
How about no?
Didn't have the balls to say I didn't see them, nor the courage to admit I had.
And so you didn't have balls again. You didn't have 2 balls.
Play ball.
Oh, I see. I just thought maybe I'd get a different answer if I asked a second time.
Too scared to look Oishi-san in the
You
eyes.
look that man in the eyes. Even if you're nervous,
Your voice
look at
is
him
too
in the
loud.
eyes.
I'll change the question. I keep wanting to say it in Spanish for whatever fucking reason.
Do it. Make this a soap. Make this
No.
a novella. Yes.
Come, Maypara-san. Relax.
Oh my god, this is awkward.
Old man.
Oishi-san
hands.
grabbed my shoulders and squeezed them, as if trying to give me a massage. In reality, he was keeping me seated.
Oh.
It mostly just hurt, though.
He was really getting in there. He was really kneading.
Deep tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Still, why would he ask the same things as Mion? And where are those photos he just mentioned? If he's asking the same things, then the next question must be...
On the same night of the festival, did you see Shion Sonozaki-san?
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
Rada.
I wondered what that sound was and looked down. I saw that it was the unmelted ice in the cup.
Please tell me he just
gripping in
poured
my hands.
an entire cup of iced tea onto his lap.
Also, like, can you imagine him trembling that badly and then be like, no. Like, no one's gonna believe you.
No!
My hands were trembling, rocking the ice back and forth. Realizing that, I hastily put the remaining ice in my mouth and crunched down on it. Sorry. I may have seen her, but, well, she just looks like Mion.
I swear to God, if he gives the same exact answer as Mion and says
He
you
is.
would never mistake them, he's working for Mion. He's working for Mion 2000%.
Oh, God.
Might have
Oh,
just
he's gonna
mistaken the
say-
two.
He's gonna say it.
But that can't be! Called it! He's working for Mion!
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Suddenly, Oishi grabbed both my shoulders and hunched down to give me a level stare. This must be what it's like, to be a deer in the headlights. I want to look away, but I can't.
Oh, God.
This is the first time I've experienced such a piercing stare.
Mion and Shion-san wear completely different clothing. You wouldn't mistake the two so easily, I would think. Maypara-san.
Never
Ooh.
underestimate my incompetence.
I
Yo, which
wish.
one's which?
I fucking wish you would say that.
Wait, who was I just with?
Was that Mion?
His voice was harsh. Harsh, the same as when Mion said
Oh, I wonder why it's the same as Mion's. Ow!
it. I could feel my heartbeat quickening. When I realized he could feel it through the hands on my shoulders,
Can
I
we-
was even more scared.
This is really weird. Please stop.
Why are Mion and Oishi-san both asking questions about last night?
I wonder why. Keiichi, my boy.
sneaking into that storehouse, so that... Ugh. Shouldn't have let Takano-san talk me into it. Tomotake-san casually said to check it out, too. So... Even Shion, if she hadn't encouraged me...
Oh,
No.
don't blame
Yep.
them for you
understood.
falling for peer pressure.
Shut up and let him fucking... Right there. Jesus, let the man self-loathe for a minute. I was the one most at fault here.
I mean, you haven't had that moment where you try to blame people and then you're like, nope, I did it.
I
No,
shouldn't
I'm
have let my
perfect.
curiosity get...
Ugh.
Damn, that's the best joke I've heard all day. I shouldn't have gone into the forbidden storehouse. Oishi-san. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Oh, hey. A
A young
man.
man wearing a suit came into the lounge. I thought someone
I
else
was
was gonna
like-
be like, oh, that's someone else.
No.
From the way he held himself, I knew immediately that he was Oishi-san's subordinate.
I was just like, am I supposed to read this now? So it is. Closing time already.
Hadn't realized it until he said something. The jingle and the announcement telling patrons the
Oops.
library had closed had started
Jingle,
playing without me
jingle,
realizing
jingle.
it. I was so irritated, so overwhelmed that I couldn't even hear it.
Well then, my Barracoon. We are out of time, so allow me to take my leave. I'd like to talk with you more about this at your leisure, when we have more time.
This isn't a joke. If I never saw him again, it would be too soon. I love that line.
Yeah. Like, makes no sense, but yeah.
Oishi-san followed his subordinate and left the lounge behind him. However, he spun back around.
All right, my Bara-san.
What is it?
Those 2 questions I asked you before. You don't remember well enough to answer either of them, correct?
That's correct.
Just so you know, you saw them all yesterday. You were walking along, the 4 of you, having quite a pleasant time, near the stone steps. I saw you with
Oh,
my
no.
own eyes.
Oh no.
The night is very dark, Detective. I caught my breath, and my heart seemed like it was about to stop. What a detestable person. He knew, and he was testing me.
We'll meet again.
Fuck.
Have a good year. What?
I sat there, like a rock, unmoving, until I could no longer hear the clacking sounds of their footsteps.
Damn, son. Damn,
Insane.
son. Oh,
Fuck.
man.
And that's all the time we have for today, too.
Yeah, but I mean, such a
Fuck,
good...
what a good...
Such a good cutoff
Oh,
point. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh,
Man, I
shit.
cannot wait. I cannot wait to play this again, guys.
Me too.
Holy
Oh my god.
fuck. Oh man, I did not expect that from Oishi-san, because he was such a like well, he was an ally last time we played.
Yeah,
in the
last time he
chapter.
was on our side.
And now he's like, "Nuh-uh, I know what you're doing. Go fuck yourself." Pew.
Pew pew.
I pulled out my gun. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. It was a blast. We're headed out for now.
Bye.
Have a good night.